And join me in offering a blessing upon today's Senior Chapel Talk by Santiago Martinez. Santiago, may wisdom guide your message and give you words to speak. May truth flow from your mouth and your heart be filled with peace. Let us celebrate God's gift in the life of Santiago.
Has something ever been said to you that cuts straight to your core? Something that you wanted to refute, but knew that what was said was the truth? When it left you in stunned silence, and by the time you had formulated a witty response to hide the shock, the person had already walked away? This happened to me my freshman year. Before freshman year, I lived in a state of constant carelessness. I did things spontaneously and without much regard to the larger picture. During one of my classes second semester, I was doing what students do best, messing around. When the teacher walked around to see the progress on the classwork, he saw little more than a blank piece of paper. I had chosen to ignore the lesson of the day, and because of that, I couldn't have done the classwork even if I had tried. Knowing that I had paid just a little bit of attention, I could have done it with ease. He only muttered, "Such wasted potential," before going to the board and reteaching the topic. This comment hit me hard. It changed my mood from a jovial one to one of deep introspection. I was so moved by this one nonchalant comment, I made sure I was paying attention every second in that class for the rest of the week. When I took this comment and applied it to other aspects of my life, I realized that teacher was right. I got good grades, but rarely tried that hard, and often did the bare minimum. I knew I could get extremely good grades if I had just applied myself more fully. The same went for sports. I was a good swimmer my freshman year, but I hardly tried during practices and would often find excuses to not go. Continuing with my reflection, I thought of other areas beyond school. I thought about my potential as a friend, as a son, as a person. I could see now that I had not been what I could have been. I see my failure to live up to my potential as letting down the people around me. Whether it be friends, teachers, parents, God, or anyone else who has invested time in me. This new realization drove me. When I thought I could do better, I tried harder. I used this feeling of potential and my desire to fulfill it as a way to get work done and power through some unhappy times. Whenever I thought about quitting or going to sleep early, I would think of how tall my potential is. We all have been given such great talents that we've been born with. And accompanying our natural talents, every student here has been given a great opportunity in attending this school. With all this combined, our individual potential is extremely high. In this student body, we have so many future lawyers, doctors, politicians, and so many more. Yet we also have some here who will fall short. It is a shame that some with world-changing potential will never see the day in which they achieve it. One of my favorite movies of all time portrays this. Rocky is the story of someone who could have been great, but threw his chance away. Yet fate gave Rocky another chance, in a similar fashion to my own. Rocky gets in an argument with his trainer, who explains that the reason he doesn't like Rocky is because he has great talent and he wasted it. Rocky worked harder than he ever had in those months leading up to the fight. And although Rocky didn't beat Apollo Creed, he was very much content with the result of the fight, knowing that he had given everything he had. Fate won't be so kind to all of us. We need to take advantage of our potential and not wait for our second chance to start working. Make your own training montage if you need to, but never accept your own mediocrity. Les Brown once said, "You have greatness in you and a responsibility to manifest that greatness." I agree. I believe it is our sacred duty to manifest the greatness we possess so as to make the most of life. To me, there is no other insult worse than to waste your greatness. Doing that means insulting your parents, your mentors, and God. It is a selfish action where you put your immediate feelings first and deprive the world of a brighter future. Potential is a scary idea. Achieving your full potential is something few will do, not because we will not succeed, but rather because when we do achieve success, there will almost always be more to have. We can easily be drowned in this thought of self-improvement. Although there is almost always another step, you have to be proud of the work and dedication it took to get to the step you are currently on. I have times when I feel so far off reaching my potential that I begin to lose hope of ever getting close to it. When I think like this, things start to lose meaning. I begin to see more and more assignments or tests as useless and find it hard to motivate myself. We need to keep in mind that it is not the state of fulfilled potential we care about most, but rather the pursuit of potential. The constant struggle, both physically and mentally, to keep improving is a noble effort. Whether it be our darkest times or our best times, we have room to improve. I've been going to schools that try to push me to my potential basically all my life. At San Antonio Academy, my elementary and middle school, the motto read, "Be honest, be kind, be the best you can be." That last phrase truly embodied the culture there. And here at TMI, we have a mission statement which includes to develop their full potential in service and leadership. Although only a few of you have shared my experience at the Academy, everyone here is currently experiencing this community here at TMI, which pushes us. I implore you to take advantage of this community. In the past, I have not, and I can see now that is a mistake. Potential is a powerful concept. It can be your shackles or your ladder. We must always pursue it for the good of ourselves and for the good of everyone else. You won't excel in everything you do, but if you don't try to excel in everything you do, then there is no point in doing it at all. Be a better athlete, be a better student, be a better friend, and be a better person. You can. We control how we see and use our potential. Work hard and never, ever stop chasing it. Thank you.